understand entire SAP SE extended form, I need to split it. So when I'm speaking about S means system, something related to technology and computer. If I'm speaking about A, application, something ready to use, something like that in your mobile phone, you are having the Play Store. You can download different, you can say the different type of requirement you will be having in day-to-days. Either you are dealing with the professional life or you are dealing with the personal life. Okay, so you are dealing with the requirement. So those requirements are ready to use in the form of application in the Play Store of your phone. Okay, so you download there, feed some information, now it is ready to use. So when I'm speaking about application, something ready to use, correct? Now come to the third, P. P stands for products in data processing. When I'm speaking about product in data processing, then it means that it is a product. Okay, so which type of product? Please mute your microphone. Okay, so if I'm speaking about the product, now your mind is going to hit, ma'am is speaking about which product. But before proceeding towards the product, कि SAP कैसा product है, because some candidate has requested me to speak in Hindi also. So okay, I'm going to speak in Hindi too. So कैसा product है ये, इसका features क्या है, which requirement is is going to fulfill, that I'm going to tell you. But before that, still we are remained with the SE. SAP you have understood, but what is SE? SE is the European name Societas Europea, and it contains legal corporate name. Okay, where E or European Union corporate law is followed by SE. So whenever we are dealing with the foreign projects, then you can understand we use SAP SE. Clear? Now your mind is going for which type of product actually it is. So candidate, it is an ERP product. I really don't know. Some candidates are getting like they don't even want to. Even I have only host only. Wait, now I think you are not able to do. So see, if you're not going to focus over here, it is all about your career. Today I am going to discuss each and everything, even for the placement. Okay, so now it is an ERP product. Now ERP product example I am going to give you. First, what is an ERP? ERP means enterprise resource planning. Okay, now over here, enterprise means aapki company. Resource means whatever resource that company is having. Planning means you need to plan in such a technology solution so that you can have a global growth in terms of profit. ठीक है, आपको ग्लोबल ग्रोथ चाहिए, कैसा चाहिए? In terms of profit. ग्लोबल ग्रोथ का मतलब क्या होता है? What do you mean by global growth? Global growth means you wanted to have growth on the basis of global product, any product which is holding other countries also, which are where other countries are also involved. That is your global product. Correct? Now you need to have the global growth. When you are speaking about MNC, they are not restricted to one country. They are spreading their wings in other countries too. Clear? तो अब ये जो है हमारे जो industry है, we are having so many products of ERP. Let's say Tally. I think most of the candidates know about the Tally. Tally is also a product of ERP, but Tally is limited only to the finance. But if you're speaking about the global countries, means all the countries dealing, it is not having that capacity. Correct? Now, what type of requirement you are having? See, I think you candidates know success of any organizations depends on their smooth operation, management, successful management and the operation. So how to fulfill that requirement? Because previously candidate, हम लोग क्या बोलते थे, we were using department when you are using tally or customized ERP, still it is department. But when you are coming to the global standard, जब आप लोग जैसे कि मैं आप लोग के सामने में बात बताती हूँ, कोई भी एमएनसी है, कोई भी कंपनी ग्लोबली अगर डील करती है, दे आर डीलिंग ग्लोबली, दे आर हैविंग सो मेनी कंट्रीज, करेक्ट? सो इन दैट प्लेटफॉर्म, your department is the very, you can say, the centralized word. So we are having now business areas instead of departments. Why? Because all the departments are interrelated. All need to have connection with each other. जितने भी departments है, सबका एक दूसरे के साथ connection होना चाहिए. All should be related with each other. Let's say now, if we are from the finance department, correct? Now, raw materials purchase, all these are part of material management department. But for the payment, we need to know whether raw materials inspection has been done or not, correct? So after that only we are going to clear the payment. So we are linked, and that is the reason nowadays it is not called department. In SAP, usually we now use the term business areas. Okay, business areas are having wide spectrum of work. अब आपको अपनी डिपार्टमेंट का काम नहीं करना, you need to go for integration with the sales department, with the production planning department, with the material management department. Okay, so this need you are looking for. और इसके पहले, before then that, actually this industry either they were having 3-4 softwares or application, या तो किसी के पास में 3-4 सॉफ्टवेयर होगा, या they were dealing with the decentralization system. Okay, so yeah, Prabhakar, I am going to give the example also. Okay, now I am giving you one example over here, that if it is a decentralization system, let me give you one live example of Oracle. Now, Oracle is the ERP who is having decentralization ERP system. What do you mean by decentralization? Where no connection is there with each department. There are no connection with other departments. Okay, every department holding their own data, all independent work they used to do, correct? Now, let me give you one example. This is the decentralization system who are having Oracle ERP. Okay, now this organization got one RFP. Okay, one RFP. So what do you mean by RFP? Request for the proposal from, let's say, Tata Motors. Okay, that you need to give us this feature of product, means product specification they are going to mention in the RFP document. RFP means request for the proposal document they are going to mention. I am coming. I will be answering everything. First, let me finish my demo. I am coming. I will answer each and everything. Just give me some time. Now, after that, in that RFP, they are going to tell you that not only this, but what will be the product cost? What will be the time you are going to take to deliver this product? Now, they need to immediately give the consolidated response to that document or mail. And for that, you know, this is the time of digital platform. Okay, this is the, wait, let me come back. I will be taking all the grievances, all the questions. And after that, whatever questions are there, I promise you all that I am going to answer you all. But have a patience till that time. Okay, let me finish. Whatever queries are there, I am going to answer those. Okay, now, after that, in this era, you all do understand that if you are not going to grab the opportunity, someone else is going to grab your opportunity. If you are not faster in the communication, somebody else is going to give the response against that RFP and can take the work order, right? So first problem is that they need to undergo through the data screening, data mining process. Then they are going to suffer with the duplicate data. Now you will be telling, ma'am, how duplicate data are there? Now, this is HR department. They are holding the master data regarding employees, their leaves, their shifts, their payments, everything. Now, master data is being maintained by the finance department also. Why? For the for the disbursement of the remuneration. Production planning is also holding the master data for shift work. Okay. So over here, okay. So over here, you all can understand that all the departments are maintaining same data more or less, and that is the reason you can find out in the screening process that duplicacy data are there, redundancy of the data are there. Okay, even though they got the work order by the Tata Motor. Okay, if they got the a work order from the Tata Motor also, then with the some misinformation, because there is no centralization system, correct? All are decentralization. So due to this misinformation from the production planning department under their quality check, this sales department has shipped the product to the Tata Motors. And when that product went to the Tata Motors, then that time they found that whatever product specification they have given, so it is not that up to the mark. So what actually they're going to do? They are going to immediately return that product. Not only that, they are going to sue them. Why? Because they have given 3 months of time for the delivery of the product. So they will be showing that we have undergone through the business loss. And after that, they can also it will be the question mark that something is called goodwill. It is going to be at stake. So that is the reason decentralization system was not working in this digital era. And not only this, now you can ask me, ma'am, your Microsoft is having the centralized ERP system. So why that is not successful? Something is called user friendly. If you are using Android or Microsoft or iOS phones, your grandma, grandpa, all your parents are easily handling those phones. They can do the video call, they can do the chat, right? Why? Because that is user friendly. Microsoft is not user friendly. It is not easy to handle if any error comes. So that is the reason in 1972 from Germany, IBM, certain consultant came and they formed one private limited company, and there they started building on the business process standard functionalities in the form of ready-made application. And it was that time its own kind of unique feature that these all are the business areas. All the information are getting updated in the real time through centralized ERP system, through this centralized ERP system. Now, not only this candidate, but it is very easy to use, easy to understand, easy to implement, easy to install. Okay. And in this era, I'm glad to tell you that from 2022, Google started using SAP Finance. Previously, they were using Oracle Finance. Now, banks started giving finance for the mediocre companies for the implementation of SAP. So, over here, 80% of projects are with the SAP industry, and other ERPs are holding only 20%. So, you are totally safe in coming 20 to 15 years. Clear? So, now you can understand this logic is clear. Now, I'm going to the another logic. So, another logic is that, candidate, you are not going to learn any programming coding over here. You need to understand how you are going to work as a financial consultant on SAP ERP. Correct? Now, I have updated. Previously, we were having प्रभाकर मैं करूंगी आपको, आप थोड़ा सा रुको, जो भी डाउट है मैं ले लूंगी लास्ट में. Okay? So now, previously, actually, we were having so many modules, but as of now, again, it is updated. We are having 3 types of modules. One is your functional module, where you need to understand that over here something is called core module. Core module are those modules we started in the year 1972, जिसको आप upgrade नहीं कर सकते हो, which can't be upgraded, but you can go for the simplified screen. You can go for other features, but it can't be upgraded. इसको core module कहते हैं. If today you have come down over here for FICO, SD, MM, PP, these are core modules of SAP. We started in the 1972. Other modules, I am giving you one example, FSCM. financial supply chain management. This is your advanced module. So be careful, candidate. When HR is going to call you, then you are going to tell them that I am FICO consultant. If they need certain other modules, they need to hire some other consultant. So core module or advanced module, which are related to all the department, functional departments, they're called functional consultant. Now, next I'm going to tell you that is your technical consultant. So technical consultant are again so many. I would like to take only two names over here. One is your SAP ABAP consultant, where we call them advanced business application programmer. They are responsible for any SAP glitches in the SAP and programming and the development or enhancement in SAP. Okay. Business consultant are responsible for installation of SAP into the system, and they are responsible to take care of the system, their maintenance, creating your ID, passwords and everything, which are related to your system. Clear? Third module, hardly nowadays anybody knows, that is called industry specific modules. In short, we say SAP IS. SAP IS means industry specific. So beyond your imagination, even you have not given a thought, SAP penetrated in those areas which are very highly security purpose. Let's say aerospace, defense, automotive, banking, chemicals, consumer products, defense security, then healthcare, education. Wherever you can see, everywhere is SAP. Everywhere SAP went. Okay. Now, not only this, candidate, you can understand that over here, you have come down to learn FICO. So one myth you need to understand, that in this industry, somebody is going to make you understand. You might be attending demo from so many institutes. So be careful. First, they will be telling you that you should learn first SAP FICO. What does it mean? It means that you need to learn FICO under ECC environment, which is the old technological environment of SAP, which right now existing in this industry. मतलब है, अगर कोई आपको ये बोलते हैं SAP FICO करो, बाद में S/4HANA करो, तो उनका कहने का मतलब होता है आप SAP FICO पहले ECC जो एनवायरमेंट है, जो कि पुराना ओल्ड टेक्नोलॉजी, उसमें करो, उसके बाद S/4HANA में करो. But this is totally a wrong concept, because over here you can learn FICO under ECC environment and S/4HANA environment both, but you need to logically understand the discrimination. हाँ, यही मैं बता रही हूँ प्रभाकर. Now how to choose it? So first of all, you need to understand what is the discrimination, difference क्या है इसमें. तो ECC means ERP central component. Okay, ECC means ERP central component, and this is the main product of your SAP. Okay, and if it is a main product of your SAP, then you can understand it is came into existence after certain period, okay, of R2, R3, then ECC. So over here they were having the new GL. New GL का मतलब क्या होता है? What do you mean by new GL? See, when we are FICO में, मैं समझा रही हूँ, आप समझो, जो नहीं समझ में आएगा मैं रिपीट कर दूंगी. अब यहाँ पे न्यू जीएल का मतलब होता है, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय न्यू जीएल? मींस इफ यू आर गोइंग टू रिकॉर्ड business transaction, let's say rent paid in cash, rent debit, cash credit, these simple things for different country. So you are having different set of books to record all these business transaction. But let's say अगर आपको कोई adjustment entry करनी है, then you don't have any extension ledgers over here. This is one problem. Another problem is that this simple transaction, rent paid in cash, is also, yeah, Jibin, I'm English and Hindi, both I'm trying to make it out, okay? So now when I'm speaking about tables, now tables are simple transaction. Simple transactions also get accepted in different type of tables. Okay, so again, fetching a report, saving the reports, data are becoming very difficult. Another thing is that, yes, I am coming, Rakshit, I am coming. ECC is valid 2027, but still I need to tell that it is existing in the industry and people are going to make you understand. Yes, P2P we are having in SAP. Okay, Prabhakar, we are having. So now over here, another thing is that first you need to listen, then only I can make you understand. Yes, thank you, Pawan. Now over here, yes, please, for that you need to have patience. Let me come back to you all. Now over here, when we are having the storage is hard disk in your ECC. So after 2 to 3 years, employees started facing the problem, slowness, redundancy. Again, they need to change the storage. For that, sometimes they go for the data loss also. So for all these reasons, this hard disk is not compatible at this era. Then no digital transformation is over here, no analytics is over here, no mobile application is over here. Okay, and if I'm speaking about S4HANA now S4HANA is having intelligent technologies. What do you mean by intelligent technologies? Means total digital transformation you are having over here. Apart from that, you can use some programming also over here, development, to fulfill the client's requirement. Okay, and you can connect it with the SAP. Not only this, in the name of SAP Fiori, you are having complete mobile application within 1 to 2 years. All, even though you are working with the SAP S4HANA powered Fiori mobile application is powered by S4HANA. So you need to go for the training of the mobile application also. And over here, you are having only one table, a Doka table, where your data are getting saved. Okay, and most important thing that cloud computing applications are nowadays used over here. And over here, instead of hard disk, we are using the RAM, read access memory. There looks like this. Over here, you can go for saving of the current data over here. Okay, so historical data are still saved in the hard disk. So speed is too fast, storage is too much. Okay, and intelligent technology made it change 180 degrees. So over here, 90% feature of ECC you are having in S4HANA, 10% new technologies are added. Okay, so if somebody is telling that you need to first learn ECC, means SAP FICO, then only you can learn S4HANA, it is totally wrong. Another thing is that somebody will be telling you in a migration project, first you need to know ECC, then only you can do the migration project. Sorry to say, candidate, because ECC also carrying accounts payable, accounts receivable, banking, all those things. But for migration project, you need to learn database management system instead of ECC. Because whatever you are having in ECC, 90% features you are having over here. If you wanted to go for migration project, instead of that, learn database management system. Okay, so I think I have given you the clarity. So do not waste your money, because twice they are going to grab money from your pocket. So do not do this mistake. Now, over here, how you are going to get ready? Now, question is that, so FICO see 2 modules. So first is your financial accounting, another your cost management or management accounting. Clear? Now, in the financial accounting, first of all, SAP tells you it is a ready-made application. So you are having n number of features over here. If you are having the n number of features over here, then you can understand that this is not going to work out. N number of features. Whatever your company need, you need to make SAP ready to use first. So that is called customization or configuration or settings. So first we are going to teach you the customization. Once your SAP ready to use, then you need to do the activity. Activity is the part of the end user, but as a consultant, support consultant, or the implementation, you need to know the activity. Activities, accounts payable, accounts receivable, check management, all these are activities. Then Third is your reports and information. For each thing, you need to know how to fetch the reports and information, because you as a financial consultant, you are responsible to answer the client's report. You are answerable for the product cost plannings. And for that, you need to understand how to fetch the reports and information. Who is going to teach you? We are going to teach you. Next is your cost management accounting. Nowadays, CMA made mandatory to learn FI and CO, because this is part of your cost management. So what is controlling? What actually it is control? So over here, CO is deriving from FI. Okay. So what actually you are going to control? You need to make the strategic decisions for cost cut by the month end. If extra expenses are there, if any product is there, you need to go for product cost planning. You need to go for profitability analysis. So we are learning over here controlling area, profit center, cost center, internal orders, new asset accounting part of over here controlling. And you know, nowadays, asset accounting in the S4HANA now became very simplified. Okay, very different configurations are there, and you are having a certification separately for new asset accounting. But you can get new asset accounting complete configuration over here and SDMM integration over here in the controlling module. Okay. Now, it is not only enough, candidate, because you need to know how to prepare yourself. First question from your HR, you are going to get, have you done any E2E implementation? What do you mean by E2E implementation? E2E means end-to-end implementation training. Okay, end-to-end implementation. If you have done, so then only you can go for that. So there are three types of implementation. Greenfield, where SAP do not exist. Let's say Tata Motors, they were not having SAP. You need to start from the scratch. That is called greenfield implementation. Brownfield, if old technology, that is your ECC is there, and they wanted to go for S4HANA migration, that is called brownfield. SDT means selective data transition. Any organizations, they are having only Microsoft Navisions or something like that. They wanted to go for only certain modules of SAP. That is called selective data transition implementation. Okay. So we are going to learn greenfield implementation training. And it is, you can say prototype, you can say the project training. The way you are going to do in the real time, same we are going to do over here, but it is a prototype. Okay. So pilot project. Okay. So over here, before going to phase one, okay, in the training, first you need to know what is landscape, what is your architectures, how you are going to use this SAP system. Okay. So after that, we are going to start the project preparation. So from here, you are going to get 4 to 5 interview questions. So in the project preparation, which methodology you are going to adapt, what are the different documents, how much time period you are going to get, take for this project, and what are the hierarchies you are going to maintain. Okay, so these are your first phase part. And over here, you are going to create the business blueprint document. According to this document, you need to do the customization. So now your SAP ready to use. Then you are responsible for hypercare support. Hypercare means short time of support, 15 to quarter to 2 months. You are going to give the support. Support means, let's say now your company has given the training to the Tata Motors employees. Okay, Tata Motors employees, they have, please stop doing this, candidate. Tata Motors employees, now they have got the training, but they are the new employees. They will be doing the mistakes. If they are going to do the mistakes, those mistakes are called, again, I need to see whether it is working or not. Please stop disturbing over here. Now, sometimes it is not even working from my end. So now, when you have given the training, they are going to do the mistake. So those mistakes are called tickets in SAP. You are going to take the tickets, because what actually we create one group. In that group, let's say one candidate has done something wrong, error, another candidate used to take that error as a ticket and resolving that as a support consultant. This is called end-to-end implementation, candidate. Okay. Now, do you think this is sufficient? No, because whenever you are going for the interview, Trust me, we are doing the live assignment in our session. Let's say over here, if Shubham is there, Shubham will take the access of the system and other candidates will be guiding him from the different Google sources, and they will be creating live assignment. Through that, they create their own live document, live assignment they used to do in front of me. And apart from that, I used to serve different documents, and this document you need to read, because there are so much twist in the interview questions. Until and unless you are not going to read this document, you won't be able to answer. Another is global certification. As I have told you, Henry Harvin is going to give you the education training certificate, means SAP training certificate. But SAP is a company dealing with 257 plus countries, right? 120 plus currencies and 44 plus languages. In that state, you can understand that it is not going to work out. It is not going to work out at all. So that is the reason SAP provides your professional certification, that now you are ready to penetrate in SAP industry. And for this they used to go for the two type of exam from their end. One is offline, another is your cloud examination. Offline examination candidates, please do not opt. Why? I am going to tell you. I used to support only those candidates who are really willing to do the global certification, because see, yes. See, this is 2020 release of S4HANA. Okay, 6 topics you are going to have. Total 80 multiple choice question will be there. No negative marking will there. And 48 question you need to clear. And 3 hours you are going to get. Please do not go for any offline examination, because they used to charge 3.4 lakh, 3.5 lakh. Do not go for there. Okay, because like atoys, they are charging very huge. You can go for online, sitting in your home. You need to have a good bandwidth with you. After that, you can finish this examination within 2 hours. Okay, so this is your, after this, SAP is going to provide you digital badge once you clear the exam. That digital badge dignified that you are now certified SAP consultant. You are ready for this SAP industry, and you can go for any country, not only India, because 257 plus countries are there. You can go to US because they provide you lucrative salary. You can go for any other country. Okay, so this help you are going to get. I can give you the live link for practices. I can serve you better, but I need, if you really wanted to go for that, then only I can help you out. Now, another thing is that interview questions. So according to my time, I used to serve time to time interview questions also, because you need to understand the mode of the questions. Like when my candidates are doing live assignment, then they come to know why I tell them to do the live assignment. So they now understand what is IBN number. So what is the privilege of those things? And this type of interview questions, if you're not going to handle, trust me, you are not going to answer, and you are not going to be able to prepare yourself. Okay, so time to time, like Infosys, like other vendors, time to time I update these questions. Now come to the last part. Last part of my explanation is that, candidates, that over here you are, if you are a fresher, so first of all, if you are a totally fresher, then you are going to be hired by MNC or a vendor company. Vendor means third party who used to go for this hiring. So either intern or trainee consultant. So intern or trainee consultant, if you are going for, then you can understand, if you're having global certification, then you are going to get the salary of in between 75 to 80,000. If you have not done global certification, but you are showing whatever I have told you, this E2E implementation, everything, then you are going to hire as an intern with the salary with the 12 to 20,000 with the accommodation and footing they are going to provide you. If you are very good, then within 3 months, that company itself giving you the designation of the junior consultant. If not, within 6 to 1 year, you are going to get in the same company junior consultant role. There they are going to give you the package of, according to your candidature, 6 lakhs to 9 lakh package. After that, I tell all the candidates, leave that company and update your resume. And there are huge requirements in this industry, and try to grab the opportunity, because 80% already part of SAP project. So after that, become the associate consultant with the 12 lakh to 19 lakh package. And after that, you can lead. But if you're already end user, already working as an end user, so you can start your journey with the associate consultant with the 19 to 22 lakh package. If you are in the accounts payable or accounts receivable, or you are in the accounting domain since long, you can start your journey from the associate consultant. But I will be suggesting you start your journey as from the vendor company, not from the MNC. Now, after that, I suggest to create your account in the LinkedIn. I suggest you all to create in the nordcareer.com. Every day, see, I have taken the screenshot. Every day you are going to get 6 to 7 interview calls. So this way you can prepare. Now I am here to take your all the, wait, I need to unmute all. Okay. Yes. Now you can ask me the questions. What actually? Yeah.
Hi, ma'am. This is Sushant.
Yeah,
Actually,
Sushant. Yes.
I have 12 years experience in accounts payable, and I worked as in SAP as an end user. I want to
Okay,
enter in
Sushant, you
SAP.
worked as a SAP end user.
Yeah.
Okay.
In
So
Genpact,
Genpact
and
is having a totally different SAP. Okay,
I
customized
don't know.
SAP.
So I just
Okay.
want to know that can I switch my profile from here to in SAP?
Yes, of course. That is what, see, I'm suggesting you, just to hold on. I am suggesting you that, yes, you switch your profile, because see, my training usually gives the expertise of 2 years. You can see in my training,